Hi, my name is April Heywood, and I want to talk to you about the law of connection. And what goes better with connection than food? So my Young Living product of choice is Young Living's einkorn flour. If you aren't already using einkorn flour, you should definitely be giving it a try. It's absolutely amazing. It's the only flour I use in my kitchen. So go get some, make some cookies, and then invite somebody over and start connecting with them. John Maxwell says that you have to touch a heart before you reach for a hand. And a couple other ways that we say this similar idea is people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. Or in Young Living, a lot of times we say facts tell, but stories sell. So if you think back to your favorite boss that you ever had, we've all had good bosses and bad bosses, and ones we liked and ones we didn't. And same thing with teachers. If you think about your favorite teacher, what is it that made that person your favorite? Most likely it wasn't because of the facts that they told you, although relating to someone with something that interests you definitely builds connection. It probably had more to do with how they made you feel. Did they invest in you? Did you think they liked you as a person? Did they take time to get to know you and your story and your background? Sometimes even just because they're funny, you relate to them. So those are all things that build connection. And good leaders are constantly building connection with everyone. And how you build connection is through good communication. And what makes that connecting communication is focusing on others more than yourself. You've probably heard Dana talk about that many times. People love talking about themselves. So when you are able to do that, and the more you can create me too moments, the more you're going to be able to connect with that person. The more they think, me too, I'm like that, the more they're going to connect with you. So real quick, John's 8 guidelines to communication. 1, connect with yourself. He goes way deeper in the book about this one in particular. Please get yourself this book. It is amazing and you can learn all about it there. But the main thing is confidence. He says that people don't heed the call of an uncertain trumpet. Number 2, communicate with openness and sincerity. People can smell a phony. Don't be a phony. YL tip, if you're using scripts or copying and pasting things from other people, please just make it your own. You can totally do that stuff. Totally duplication for the win. But just try to make it your own as much as possible. Put it in your own voice so people know it's coming from you and they don't think you're a phony. Number 3, know your audience, know their story. One good way to help implement this in Young Living as well is to use your virtual office notes. If you learn something about a person, put it in the notes, and the next time you meet with them, pull up those notes so you can remember their story, remember how to connect with them. Number 4, live your message. This creates credibility. If people don't believe you, they're not following you. Don't ask people to do what you won't do yourself, whether that's toxin-free living or whether that's hosting classes and sharing with other people. Be willing to do what you're asking others to do. Number 5, go where they are. This could be physically, as Dana says, belly to belly, or this could be just in your communication style. You want to make sure that you are coming to their level, not asking them to come to your level, whether that's their background, their culture, anything like that. Number 6, focus on them, not yourself, which we already talked about, but this is the number 1 problem of inexperienced speakers and leaders. The more you talk about the other person, the quicker you're going to build a connection with them. Number 7, believe in them. People's opinion of you has less to do with you than what you help them see in themselves. And number 8 is offer direction and hope. People, not only do they need to know you believe in them, they need that direction from you and that hope that you offer, that they can do it. Whatever it is that you're asking them to do, you have to believe in them and give them hope that they can do it with you and that you are providing direction for them. In the end, the leader is the one that has the responsibility to make that connection. You go to them. Don't wait for them to come to you. You go create that connection with people if you want to be a leader. And once you've done that, it will be evident in your organization. People will see the vision, people will have loyalty, and you'll be able to make more of an impact if you have a connected organization in whatever you're doing. And just remember that when you are leading yourself, you want to lead with your head, but when you're leading others, you want to lead with your heart.